Hi friends, welcome to this quick routine for your neck and shoulders. So before we get started, one thing that's really important to realize if you struggle with neck pain as much as I used to, is you can stretch your neck all you want to, but if you don't get the underlying calls, then the symptoms will come back. The underlying cause for many people is that these muscles around the shoulder blades get weakened. And then when these get weakened and then your shoulder blades slide around and you lose control, then the neck overcompensates, and that's what leads to neck pain for many. So we're going to work on strengthening these muscles as well as getting some good stretching in. We're going to start laying on our stomachs, and actually the good news today is we're going to do everything on our stomachs. I think this routine is going to take about 15 minutes, so you can either do it alone or you can combine it with some of my other videos. So that said, let's start on our stomachs on one cheek. Your hands are in line with your chest. Make sure that you continue to squeeze your elbows in the whole time. Shoulder blades are pulling away from your ears and together. Legs stay glued together and on the ground the whole time. And then we're going to lift up, rotate the head, land on the other cheek. So make sure that as you lift and as you rotate your head, the back of the neck stays long. I'll show you what you don't want to do. You don't want to do this because then the back of the neck crunches and then it kind of defeats the point of getting rid of the neck pain. Keep your elbows squeezed in, neck is long. Eye gaze is towards the mat when you rotate your head and lower. Exhale, lift. Rotate your head and lower. And you should feel those neck vertebrae oiling with this movement. This should feel really good. Exhale, lift, rotate, and lower. Exhale, lift, rotate, and lower. Let's go for 3 more on each side. So use your exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale. Make sure your feet are staying on the ground and lower. 2 more to each side. Lift. Rotate and lower, lift, rotate and lower, and 1 more each way. Exhale, lift, getting that lengthening through your neck, and 1 more. Exhale, lift, rotate and lower. Now, forehead is on the ground. Stretch your arms and legs away from each other. We're going to come into our swimmers. So for this one, make sure that you're pulling your shoulder blades away from your ears and together. Despite the fact that you're lifting and reaching your arm, it's not reach your arm forward as much as possible, because when you do that, see how the shoulder blade goes towards the ear, and then that defeats the point. So you want to imagine that your shoulder blade and fingertips are traveling in opposition. And then same with when you lift the opposite leg. So make sure that the hip bone is pressing into the ground. It's not lift your leg as high as humanly possible, but it's lift your leg as high as you can with that hip bone pressing into the ground. And lower. Exhale, lift. So keep the hip, shoulder in the same place as you reach your fingertips and toes away from each other. And lower. Exhale, lift. Reach. And lower. Exhale, lift, reach, and lower. Exhale, lift, reach, and lower. Exhale, lift, reach, and lower. We'll go for about 6 more of these on each side. Lift, reach, lower, lift. Exhale, breathe through any resistance you're feeling, and lower. Exhale, lift, reach, 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 and lower. How are we doing? Exhale, lift, reach, and lower. Exhale, lift, reach, and lower. Exhale, lift, reach. Keep the length as you lower. Exhale, lift, reach, and lower. Exhale, lift, reach, and lower. Exhale, lift. One more time, reach and lower, and then make a cushion with your hands. Back of your neck is long, big toes are together, heels are apart. And release through your entire spinal column. So for the next part, you have two choices. If what we've just done is hard enough for you, repeat another round of what we've just done. Otherwise, we can speed it up. So if you want a little bit more of a challenge, follow me. We're going to lift both arms and legs from the ground. Also, the face is off the ground. Also, make sure you're not looking forward, but you're looking down towards the mat. And then keep your breathing very slow and calm. It's a lot of constricted space, I know, but allow your arms and legs to stream freely through the momentum. Like I said, you can repeat the last exercise if you need to. We'll be here for about half a minute, roughly. Deep inhale and slowly exhale. Feel yourself getting longer. Deep inhale and slowly exhale. We're about halfway there. And let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's make a cushion with your hands again. Toes are together, heels are apart. Let your hips go side to side. Nice. So now we're going to start to strengthen the shoulder muscles a bit. If you find that this is easy and you want a bit more of a challenge, and you have some dumbbells laying around, you can add those. I would not add more than 1 kilo for this one because these are small muscles that we're working. If you think in pounds, 1 kilo is 2.2 pounds, just to give you an idea. So these, and like I said, these are small muscles. You do not need a lot of weight to really feel the burn. If you're a beginner, skip the dumbbells. So we're going to reach arms and legs from each other. Face, toes are off the ground. Exhale, spread your legs. Pull your elbows back. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So if this was hard enough for you, repeat this. Otherwise, follow me for more of a challenge. Elbows stay bent, heels are together, toes are turned out. Imagine like you're juicing a mandarin between your shoulder blades, beating the heels together about 5 times on an inhale, 5 times on an exhale. Deep inhale and slowly exhale. Deep inhale and slowly exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Let's go 3 more breaths here. Deep inhale. So like I said, you can repeat the slower version of this if you need that option today. And last deep breath in and exhale. And then make a cushion with your hands again. Big toes are together, heels are apart. Gently shake it out side to side. And then for the next exercise, you want to make sure that you have enough space where you can make a circle with your arm without hitting anything. So I need to move myself over a bit. So we're going to start out. Leg movements are the same as the last one. Arm movements are a bit different. So we're going to lift everything from the ground. Open your arms, palms face down, close, and lower. Again, you can combine this with dumbbells if you feel like doing that today. Exhale, lift, open, close, lower. Exhale, lift and open. Inhale to close and lower. Exhale, lift, open. Inhale, close, lower. Exhale, lift, open, close, lower. With this one, just as with the last one, if this is hard enough for you, keep on doing this. Otherwise, once you've done 3 more reps, follow me to speed it up. And 1 more time, lift, and then close your legs, heels together, toes are turned out. This time, turn the palms to face the ceiling And then again, juicing that mandarin with your shoulder blades. Not exactly the most efficient way to juice a mandarin, but hey, it's the best visualization I can think of. Deep inhale, beat the heels together, and exhale. Inhaling, and exhale, and last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make a cushion with your hands, big toes together, heels are apart. And this should feel good. One more exercise to go, guys, before our stretching. So, for the last part, we're going to interlace our hands behind our backs. Make sure that your legs are together. One modification that you can do for this if you have trouble clasping your hands is find a piece of cloth, one that doesn't stretch, hold it with your hands, and the more space you have between your hands, the easier this will be. So, I'm going to do the interlaced fingers version, and we're going to kick our heels towards our buttocks 3 times. And then lift the arms, legs, rotate the head. Don't look forward, make sure the back of the neck is long and lower. And then kick, lift, and lower. So, when you lift everything up, it's easiest to first lift your arms, then lift everything else, and then lower. Lift, rotate, and lower. Lift, rotate, lower. Lift, rotate, lower. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Let's go 3 more to each side. This is the last hard thing you have to do today. Lift, rotate, lower. Lift, rotate, and lower. Almost there. Should have built up quite a bit of heat at this point, so then when you kick your bum, then you should feel a nice opening through your quadriceps while you're doing this. Oh, my hands are getting sweaty. 1 more to each side. And the last one. Lift, rotate, and lower down. And then you can place your hands underneath your shoulders. Let's straighten our arms coming into our cobra. You can let your head go side to side. Opening up through your neck as you rotate. Make sure the shoulders stay away from your ears, and cultivating this skill in your day-to-day life, keeping the shoulders away from the ears is essential to keeping the neck pain from coming back. And then we'll come into a wide-legged child's pose. Again, if you have trouble grasping your hands in this one, you can use the cloth, and then come forward, bring your forehead to the ground, and gently shake out side to side. Your head roll on the ground, feeling the opening. And then we're going to come into a melting heart. So for this one, it's not quite like child's pose. You want your pelvis to be right over your knees if I was looking at you from the ceiling. And then the arms stretch forward. This is a nice chest stretch already. And then you can bring one arm underneath. My palm is facing upwards of this hand. And then you can walk your hand a little bit more out to the side. Getting a nice stretch between the shoulder blades. This should feel really good. If you need to elevate your hand on a cushion or a block, you're always welcome to do so. And when we're in our stretching, make sure each exhale is longer than the inhale, melting deeper and deeper into the stretch with your breath and with the heat that we've created. And then we're going to come up again, switch sides. So slide the arm forward and then slide the other arm through. Palm is facing upwards. You can reach a little bit further if that's possible for you. And relax and enjoy. And take one more breath here. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come out. This time, we're going to come to a comfortable seated position. Legs are crossed. Grab your knees. Gently pull on your knees to feel that your spine is lengthening, and then keep the length from the spine. We're going to move the spine laterally now. So one hand rests into the ground. Reach the arm over the head, gaze towards the ceiling, and lower, and then the other side. So make sure you're gazing towards the ceiling. What you don't want is this, for your chest to collapse. But we want to keep this nice opening that we've cultivated through these exercises that we've been doing. And when you're reaching to one side, make sure the opposing hip bone keeps pressing into the ground. And then let's do a long hold to one side. Leaning into the hand, make sure the shoulders are both away from the ears. And then with your hand drooping towards the ground, you get a nice deep stretch for your entire side. And then we'll do the other side. So lean into your hand, reach your arm over your head, gaze towards the ceiling. Come out of the stretch, and now we're going to switch the cross of our legs, just so we're not favoring one side. So again, grab your knees, pull on your knees so your spinal column is nice and long, and then we're going to finish off by rotating the head. So let your chin comes towards your chest, feel a stretch through the back of your neck while the rest of your spinal column stays long, and then we're going to rotate right ear to the right shoulder on an inhale. Exhale, left ear to the left shoulder on an exhale. Again, inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. One more time this way, and then we'll switch directions. And then we'll go 3 times the other way. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. And then we can finish off by sitting up straight, and then turn your head all the way in one direction and back the center, moving just the head. Turn your head over your other shoulder and back the center. One more time each way. And excellent job today. If you like this workout, then please give this a like and a comment, and then share with all of your friends and family, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.